Welcome, welcome, Janitra. How are you doing?
Hi, good evening. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. And it's nice to have you. We've been texting for most
Yes.
part of this week, and it's just so nice to have you.
I am
So
so excited to be here. Thank you again so
you
much
are
for having me.
absolutely welcome. So let's start with just introducing yourself to everybody. Just give a little bit of background before we talk about what we're here to talk about.
Of course. Well, my name is Janitra Ellison, and I am the founder of Moms2Tech, Inc. Just to give you some information on me, my background is more so in customer service, admissions work, things of the sort. I did a little bit of sales as well. I have two children, 15 and 11. My 15-year-old kind of getting a little sad. She's going to be going off to school soon.
Oh,
The 11-year-old, I still have a little bit more time with her. I'm also a dog mom to the neighborhood terrorizer. Her name is Rosie. But that's just a little bit about me.
that's lovely. The terrorizer. What does she do? She
And
goes around the neighborhood barking and biting people?
and everything. So not biting,
I biting.
but barking. And she's can't be any more than about 11, 12 pounds.
Oh,
Beautiful dog, pure
okay.
white coat, gorgeous dog. But the
Uh-huh.
moment she sees a squirrel, a person, a dog, even a bird, an ant, if she can see that, she goes absolutely berserk. That's why we've called her the neighborhood terrorizer.
The neighborhood terrorizer. I love it. I love it so much. Welcome to Hi Val. Good to have you, my friend. Lovely, lovely what you're doing out there in the community. So, Janitra,
Yes.
a mutual friend introduced us, and once you started telling me about what you do, I said I have to have you on the show. Not only because you're also involved with tech, but
Yes.
also because you're involved with the community. And if you're doing something good and positive, Lauderhill TV wants to know about it. So,
Thank
what
you.
is Moms2Tech?
Yes, ma'am. So we're a 501c3, a nonprofit organization located here in Broward County, and we're supporting women in becoming self-sufficient in IT career training and development, financial literacy, career readiness, and Rodell support, which is the equivalent to mental health support. We have more of a holistic approach to the program. So we're not just focused solely on IT, but we're really all about empowering women, elevating women. Our main goal is to definitely close the gender digital divide. I
Oh,
will 100% say that the tech industry is male dominated. It's the truth.
that's right.
And we want to put more women in the industry. We want to close that gender gap there. And so when we think about the IT industry with the job stability, financial stability, it can most certainly change the trajectory of so many women. Specifically, I have a heart for single mothers, but it'll change the trajectory of their lives. And that's what we want to do.
Good. So, what made you decide to start this particular 501? And you didn't necessarily have a tech background. Could you just talk to that a little bit?
Yes, of course. So I initially started the organization just because of my own struggles.
Oh,
Quite honestly, the kids and I, we've experienced a lot. And I would say within maybe a 10, 11-year time frame,
mhm.
it got to a point where I was operating based on survival mode.
Mm.
And that's what I want to change moving forward when it comes to women who are just like me, moving away from operating in survival mode. It wasn't until I worked for in a cybersecurity institute as an admission advisor
Mhm.
that I really began to understand the IT world in a whole new way. So I specifically would always talk to my students about a website, cyberseek.org, and it gives you a great deal of information in regards to what the industry can do financially, the amount of opportunities that are available per state. And I started doing more research, and I'm like, well, all right, if more women get into the IT and cybersecurity field, then, we can definitely change some things, especially when it comes to our communities. I will be the first to say women are the backbones to our communities. We're the backbone when it comes to our families. We wear so many different hats. We're mom, in some cases we're dad, doctors when our children are sick, therapists when they're having issues at school with other children, even when it comes to being a mediator. If you have multiple, those of us that have multiple, we know what being that mediator means. So we wear so many different hats. But when it comes to the things that we want to do, a lot of times our hopes, our dreams, our aspirations, it gets lost in that survival mode. So that's what we're here to do, change that. And the moment that I start seeing what IT could really do, I said, I have to figure out a way that I can take my experiences, the trials and tribulations that I've been through, and help change the trajectory of someone else's life.
Well, that's beautiful. I love that mission. And I have had a IT background all of my life, and I know exactly what you're talking about. And I wish I had started that myself, actually. But here we go. Let's talk a little bit more about, you have an event coming up. Before I do that, let me just welcome those who've just come in. Welcome to Mel. Good to have you, Mel. And welcome to Faith the Queen. Good to have you. And I think these are probably all of your people that are coming in, and I love it. The International Goddess, welcome to the show. Welcome, Tina Ezell, longtime viewer, and Sonia Allen. Good evening, good evening. And we also have Non-Evasive Screening is back again. Welcome back again. Good to have you, sir. But you've built this 501, this organization. Oh, by the way, how long ago was this built? When did you start it?
Yes. So I started the organization in 2020. That's when it was founded. But I'm going to be very transparent. When I initially started, the children and I had just moved here from North Carolina, so I didn't have many contacts at the time. I focused more on the business side of things. I focused on putting my programs together, getting the structure, business plan, logic models, social media, websites. I mean, I focused on everything that, investors, funders, community officials, individuals will want to see that a nonprofit has in place. So we didn't get started until October. This October of 2023 is when we actually had our pilot program. And now we're looking into starting our second cohort, April the 15th. So I'm excited about that as well.
All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk a little bit about the program that's coming up, but we don't have enough time. I think we're going to have to do another segment and bring you back. So just real quickly, tell us what's coming up in, what is it, a couple of weeks?
So April 20th, we are having a black tie affair. This is going to be our fundraising dinner. It's our opportunity to really gain more of that community engagement so that the community can see more of what we're going to be doing moving forward, as well as future plans. We're wanting everyone to come out to the event, whether you're a tech enthusiast, whether you're a local business owner, whether you're a woman who's interested in the tech industry. It's going to be on April the 20th at 6 p.m. It'll be located at O.B. Johnson Park, and that's going to be 1000 Northwest 8th Avenue in Hollandale Beach, Florida. The cost per person is $35. However, if you are listening to Lauderhill TV as of right now, I want to be able to offer a discount code. So if you're coming from Lauderhill TV, your discount code is LTV24. You can go to our website, Moms2Tech.org, and on the website, it will be a link to take you to Eventbrite. In this event that we're going to have our participants to do presentations about their journey and what they've been learning. We're going to have tech recruiters there that will talk a little bit about what they look for when it comes to entry-level candidates. And we're also going to have a women in tech panel that's going to come and discuss a little bit about trends and challenges. We're going to have raffles, entertainment, food, prizes. Please definitely bring your loved ones and come on out.
Okay, this sounds like an amazing event. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, I think we're going to talk to you a little bit more so we can find out your story, which is quite a powerful one. All right.
The Law Office of Tamar Hamilton stands as a beacon of legal service excellence, specializing in real estate title and closing services, wills, trust, and probate. Your dreams and rights are more than just cases to us. Choose the Law Office of Tamar Hamilton. Call 954-507-4757 or visit tamarhamiltonlaw.com.
Reach your target audience by advertising on Lauderhill TV. Email support@lauderhilltv.com for the details. Just want to welcome everybody back to Lauderhill TV. We are here talking with Janitra Ellison, who is the founder of Moms2Tech Inc. And she was just talking about her event that's coming up. Janitra, talk a little bit more about the event. What can people expect?
Yes. So we're going to have, again, where we'll have our participants, it's going to come and just do a presentation. It's good for the community to see what they've been learning since October. They're going to have a little project, hands-on activity that they'll do as well. We're also going to have that Women in Tech panel. It's important for individuals to really have an understanding of the challenges that women face when it comes to the tech industry. Yes, we want to close that gender digital divide, but we have to also be aware of the challenges that are in front of us.
Do you have the panel already decided as far as the Women in Tech?
Yes, I do have the panel already decided, and so I'm excited about that panel. Some very knowledgeable women when it comes to the industry. So I think that the attendees are really going to have quite a bit that they're going to be able to take away from the Women in Tech panel. We're also going to have our guest speaker, who is also a guest on your show as well, Attorney Tamar Hamilton. Absolutely phenomenal individual. I am so excited to hear her speak. But she's going to come and speak as well. And then lastly, like I mentioned, we're going to have a recruiter in tech panel. It's important for individuals to know, what do employers look for from entry-level candidates? You don't necessarily want to just see that you have a college degree. Sometimes certifications will trump that. Having the hands-on practical knowledge as opposed to just theoretical knowledge can most certainly get you in many doors. So we're going to have those recruiters to come out and talk as well. And lastly, again, raffles, prizes, and some good food.
Okay, and just tell us again where it's going to be held and what's the date?
Again, it's going to be April the 20th at 6 p.m. And the location will be O.B. Johnson Park, 1000 Northwest 8th Avenue, and that's in Hollandale Beach, Florida, 33009. Again, the total cost per person, it is a fundraising dinner. We're wanting to support the women that we're serving as best we can, and so that assistance from the community and most certainly will help. So the cost of the dinner is $35 per person. However, if you're watching us again through Lauderhill TV, then your discount code that you'll put in on Eventbrite is LTV24.
All right, LTV24 to get your discount. And we just want to make sure that you can see the Eventbrite link. It's right here, moms2tech.eventbrite.com. Nice and easy, quick for you to find it, as well as the discount code. Could you tell us the discount code one more time? And co-producer will put that in.
LTV24.
Beautiful. LTV24. Go ahead and put that in for our viewers. And welcome Avard Roca again. He says, awesome. All right. So now I just want to talk about two more things before I let you go tonight. Now, when we had our preliminary discussion, you were quite inspiring to me how you told me about your story, because you've gone through some challenges. You and your children even. Can you just tell us a little bit about your inspiring story?
Yes. When we moved to Florida, I had just separated from their father. And I will say, sometimes the things that we go through in life are as a result of decisions that we make. But the good thing about that, those hardships will most certainly produce discipline, and that discipline will most certainly bring forth success. So with that being said, when we moved here, I did not have the strongest support system here in Florida. In the apartment, and one of the apartments that we stayed in, unfortunately, we had a mold incident and we had to move out of that location. Ultimately, as a result of that, and COVID, some other factors along with that, the children and I actually became homeless for a portion of time. The children were entered into Broward County's homeless prevention program, and it was a tough journey to go through. One thing that I will say, all things are going to collectively work for our good in the end. And that's exactly what happened. Because of, again, some of the experience that I have gone through between divorcing and realizing I don't have a lot of skills. It was my ex-husband that knew everything. He knew all about financial literacy. He was the skilled individual. I realized, in those moments, I have to do something different. I have to upskill myself. I have to get myself to a point where I'm able to truly take care of my children, and these type of situations don't continue to happen. And when I say these type of situations, I mean being displaced, not knowing where you're going to lay your head, not knowing where that next meal is going to come from. And so because of that, again, those experiences are what has caused me to create Moms2Tech. So women like me who have gone through experiences, they know, hey, I'm not alone. A lot of times we go through life and we feel like we're the only ones in the entire world, this large world, going through, but we're not. There's hundreds, thousands of other individuals going through our same journey. And so with that being said, it's all about having that supportive network, being around individuals who will uplift, inspire, and have that, just will to create that will for you to elevate. And so that's what we're doing here with Moms2Tech. So my journey, going through what I've gone through, those hardships, it definitely has helped me understand what my passion is. And now that I understand what my passion is, I'm in that journey of really focusing on finding that purpose. So that passion has led me to my purpose, and I'm able to now really assist other women, again, much like myself.
Well, this is an incredible and inspiring story. When I heard about that, you realize that you lacked some of the skills that would have taken you to the next level. You zoned in, you focused, you learned, you upskilled, like you said. But not only did you do this for yourself, but you want to bring other women who were just like you, other moms and other women to do the same. So I got to give you kudos, maximum kudos to you. And it's so inspiring. And I love that. And
definitely.
absolutely.
And if I can say this last thing,
yeah, absolutely.
This goes to anyone who may be going through something. A lot of times we don't realize why we're going through circumstances, tribulations, and trials. We don't understand why it's happening, especially if it's, consistent basis. Like I said, the kids and I went through about 10 years of just turmoil. And with that being said, if you just hold on, stay in that race, continue to push forward. My grandmother Ollie always told us, you're going to grow, go, and learn in life. No matter what happens, continue to push forward. And you're going to realize, again, those hardships that you went through, there was a reason for that. And a lot of times the things that we go through, it's not for us, it's for other individuals. A lot of times our trials, our tribulations, that destiny that we have is tied to someone else. So stay in the race and keep going.
All right. The last thing I want to bring to you, I want to give you a chance to, is just to plug yourself and the company. But before we do that, I've just got to give you the feedback we're getting from the chat here. We're getting awesome, says Avad. We're getting, this is awesome, says Altina. I see that. And our Pastor Gary Gordon from the Lauderhill Seventh-day Adventist Church. Powerful testimony, especially in Women's Month. Continued blessings. They have the whole month of women's programs in the church there. Samantha Sukraj, good night, everyone. Julia says, what an experience. Thanks for sharing. Inspiring. Amen, says Intentional Goddess. And the Empress Unique is here. Welcome. So true. Look, good to have you. Good to have you, sis. Definitely. Tina says amen. So you're inspiring everybody right here. Very inspiring, says Empress Unique. And Bennett, Rory, absolutely amazing, inspirational as well. Guys, go ahead and share the post. Tell everybody we're not finished yet. I'm just going to give our guest Janitra just a couple moments to tell us your contact information if people want to connect with you.
Yes, you can email me at info@moms2techinc.org. You can also go to our website, www.moms2techinc.org, and also send a message to us via the Contact Us tab. You can feel free to give us a call at 754-221-7885. You can also come on and join us in person, live and in the flesh, on April the 20th, again at Obie Johnson Park. It's going to start at 6 p.m. for our Tech Talk, Closing the Gender Digital Divide.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you, Janitra Ellison, for being a part of Lauderhill TV. Thank you for your inspirational story. And thank you for that discount code for all Lauderhill TV viewers. Just drop that again, co-producer. What is it? LTV24. Let us see that again. And guys, we have the website. If you want to just go over to the website and check out everything that is going on in the world of Janitra Ellison and her foundation. She's got a beautiful website, by the way, that she built herself. Do we have images of that? Do we have images of that somewhere? Where did I see that before? Let me just see if I can just put that up. The images of your let's see if we have it here. There we go. A couple of images of the website. And these
are some of our participants and some of the activities that they've been doing over the course of the program. I'm so proud of them. And I'm so excited about the start coming up in April as well.
In April. What's the date again in April?
The start in April is going to be April 15th is when the new class will start. Mm-hmm. We are going to have an orientation session April the 12th as well. So for any lady that's interested, we're going to actually have the orientation in Lauderhill. I'm excited about that. But yeah, thank you so much, Millissa, for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
This has been so amazing.
Keep posted, because I would love to see you come back and just keep us up to date with what's going on, especially since it's happening, the orientation's happening in Lauderhill.
Yes. That's going to be again April the 12th, Friday, April the 12th. And I can also send some information over to you in regards to that as well. But thank you again so much for having me.
Perfect. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good night. And I will talk to you very, very soon.
Bye-bye.
All right.